Good morning, everyone. It is cold and it is early. We are headed to the flea market. Hadn't been there in several weeks. I've been really anxious to get back there. Last time I went there, I found some nice old first edition stuff. Found some nice old Matchbox 2000 limited edition stuff. So I'm really excited to get back there, see what I can find. I'm all set. I got my cab chair so I can dig through those Tupperwares and not kill my back. I got to stop by the bank. I got to stop and get something to eat, and I'll let you know when we get there. So after what seems like years of driving, I'm finally here, ready to get started. This is very exciting today because today's kind of my bonus day. Usually I get about 365 days in a year. This year I've got one extra day, February 29th, and I'm going to use it to my advantage to go find some Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. So I'm super excited about hitting the fairgrounds. Parking is at a premium for sure. It is jam tight in here. Tons of people here. We got a sunny day. It's a little cool, a little cold, but everybody wants to get out of the house and find a good bargain, so everybody is at the fairgrounds. So let's see if I can find a parking spot and get inside. All right, I am back in the truck. I stopped and got something to eat. It was super cold at the flea market, really windy, really cold, so it was nice to stop and get something hot for lunch and get somewhere warm, and then look at the stuff that I got, and figured I'd show you what I picked up. I didn't go too crazy like I typically do. The first thing I got, this guy had a dollar table, and most of the stuff on that table was junk, and this probably is too. But 5 cars for $1 is, to me, a great deal. I mean, this gold convertible, got another Roadster here, this sweet limousine, this crazy tuxedo car, and a lot of neat stuff in that. It'll be fun to open up. I went to a vendor that I've been to before, and the last time I was up here, he had a ton of stuff. This time they didn't have a ton of stuff, but I was able to pick up some stuff like this Matchbox tractor from 2012. I got the surf crate, because I always pick up a surf crate if I see one I don't have, because the little surfboard comes out of the back, which I like. And this one has a sweet tampo with the sun and flames on it. So I definitely wanted that. Another one of my favorite castings, for whatever reason, is this little catapult. And I've only got a couple of these, and I'm going to try to get them all. It's not that many of them, so I picked up actually 2 of them that I needed. Didn't have either of these, so those are kind of fun. Here's another first edition from 2000. And it's hard to tell, but in the sun, the paint on this thing is absolutely stunning. It's metallic and it shines really well. Gorgeous. Oh yeah, the funny car. And I saw the dinosaur, and I saw the bright orange windshield, and I almost put it back in the Tupperware. And then I realized it has that moving part where it opens up. Definitely wanted that. That thing is heavy too. Fish and chipped. Again, all of these were 6 for $5, so I don't have a whole lot of money in any of these, like 80 cents or something. Fish and chipped first edition. If you've seen the 2020 fish and chipped, it almost looks like it's carved into the designs. Tampos are carved into whalebone. I mean, it is really an interesting piece. You got to look at it as almost like a tattoo on the tampos. So I got the first edition fish and chipped because I want to do a fish and chip show, because I really like that casting, and I've got a few kind of cool pieces. This is one, this Barracuda. I just opened one in a 5-pack, and it was purple with octopuses. I did a show on it, and it was crazy. And then they had another crazy Barracuda with this bright orange interior, so I picked that one up. Ink livery, very popular. I didn't have this roller. This is quite a bit older, 2012. So I picked that one up to add that to my ink livery collection. Treasure hunt I didn't have, no big deal, but the Sting Rod 2, it was, you know, in that 6 for $5, so I picked it up. Here's a casting that I really like from Matchbox. It says Crop Master. That's a tough little casting. I like it. And I picked up, and mostly because of the age of this one, and I didn't have it as a 2013 Flame Smasher. Wildlife, kind of an off-road firefighting vehicle. So that was pretty cool. And the last thing I got, and I didn't spend a lot of money with that vendor. First of all, they didn't bring a whole lot this time. Second of all, I saw this on the way in, and I'm thinking about putting together some kind of little diorama, something so when I videotape these cars for the show, it kind of looks kind of cool. And this is like pit row. This is a Jeff Gordon's car in pit row, and you can see him sitting in the car, and it's got his crew. They're changing tires and filling up fuel, and it's got stacks of tires and the kind of media center with the satellite dish, and you can see all sorts of gear and fuel cans and stuff. So I figured that was a fun little piece to buy, and we can do something with that. So the last thing I got was the Jeff Gordon Dale Jarrett Race for the Finish Micro Machine set. Still in the package. It's been in the package for a long time, since 2000. This thing is, look, you might want to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications, because I definitely will be opening this on the show. It's got 2 cars with it. We are going to race those cars, see how they do, and then the good news is, or the big news is, that Micro Machines has announced at the 2020 New York Toy Show that they are coming back this year. So I'm going to be picking up some Micro Machines, and we're going to race them against these old cars, and we're going to race them against each other, kind of bring that out on the show every once in a while. So if you're into Micro Machines, if you haven't seen them in years, I'm going to try to bring them back a little bit for the show. I think it'll just be tons of fun. I've never really had Micro Machines. They're a little bit after my time, but I'm kind of excited. Anytime something new comes out, something fun, and I think this will be fun, the Micro Machines, I'm excited to see it. Well, thank you so much for coming along with me to the flea market. Didn't buy anything earth-shattering. That Micro Machines thing will be fun, I guarantee you. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Thanks again for joining me. Until I see you next time, enjoy the ride.